everybody, welcome back to Talk With Nia. So Megan Thee Stallion is back outside. She threw the first pitch at the Houston baseball game, the opening day game, and she just did a performance in her hometown of Houston. So she is back outside. Are you guys excited? Now, Chloe Bailey dropped her debut album, so congratulations to Chloe. I know that her album was done a long time ago.
When's the album? At this point, I don't know.
So I'm so glad that it was out. Now, what is your favorite song from the album? I like the song Lose You and I Don't Mind. And did you guys notice that she didn't have Surprise, Treat Me, For the Night, or Have Mercy on the album? It was all new songs, which she did talk about before, and we did kind of go over that. Now, Chloe also released a video for the song Cheat Back featuring Future. So did you guys catch the video, and what did you think of the album? Let me know. Now, there is some stuff that was going on Twitter last night with Young Miami and Mariah the Scientist. So Mariah said, I feel like I could have said, Meech, where is my husband? And Miami replied directly to the tweet and said, I'm trying to figure out what this means. Then Mariah goes on live and she addresses it. Listen to this.
I love Young Miami. I love City Girls, period. It's most definitely not, never no shade. But generally speaking, like, if ever there was a time when they didn't pick Young Miami for that, trust believe I have practiced that line 100,000 times. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, if you ask me, I think this was unnecessary for Mariah. I don't even know why it was said. I mean, she went to Twitter and also said, y'all want me to be controversial so bad. Stop trying to put words in my mouth. I like the role and the show. All right. Now, Tiana Taylor is set to play Dionne Warwick in an upcoming biopic. And I can't wait to see it because Tiana, whatever she be trying to do, like, she does it well. Okay. Whatever she put her mind to, she does it well. So I can't wait to see that. Now, let's recap on this whole Xscape drama. We've been going over the whole Xscape drama between LaTocha Scott and Tamika Scott, okay, the two sisters who are in this group. Now, LaTocha Scott apologized to her sister Tamika because we all know that Tamika aired out on their show on Bravo that LaTocha allegedly stole $30,000 in royalty checks from Tamika by signing her checks and changing her address and all that other stuff, okay?
She put my address in. At the time I was living in New York. So she put my New York, it was changed to my mom and my sister's address. My sister was living with my mom at that time.
Okay. And so you still really don't know how the address got changed?
No.
So
I mean, I know, but I didn't do it. Miss Diane didn't do it.
Yeah.
She got on the phone with the guy who basically at the time was running, I guess, that department, and he basically gave her the address where her checks had been going, and he also told her these checks are being cashed. So she was like, being cashed, and then she wanted to see the checks, and
they sent the copies of the checks. On the back of the check was a fake handwriting that said my name and my sister's husband's name. It was cash in his account.
So LaTocha apologized to her sister Tamika, but it wasn't for stealing her money. She's still basing this whole thing on not finding out about the money being stolen until the show aired, and that also her and her husband Rocky. She shared this that her and her husband Rocky are in an open marriage. Okay, and there was rumors coming out about Rocky recently, and his alleged mistress, came out and exposed him as well. And Tamika, and LaTocha is still saying, like, oh, ever since I wanted to start singing solo, all this drama is coming to me. But it's like, no. You have done things to your sister. That's why this drama is coming to you, not because you want to sing, honey. It don't got nothing to do with that. Listen to her apology.
For me and my sister, we're going to get it together. I'm reaching out. I don't have the answers. I found out about a $30,000 allegation when I watched the TV with y'all. Did I take my sister's money? I did not. We were going through so much 10, 11 years ago together as a family. It was one of the things that, I can't lie, we were both at our lowest. We didn't have money. We all lived with my mother. And that's something that, y'all will see on the show where we say that I didn't have anywhere to live. We didn't. And we pulled through. So when you talk about $30,000 that I don't know anything about. All I said is, can we get clarity about it? Because during that time, we both were helping one another. I just need clarity. What are you seeing? What are you saying? Because I have my receipts and you have yours. But we need to sit down as sisters and not go through this in the social media. Like, on social media, it's not good. We need to sit down and figure out what this is, because we can get through anything, but we have to communicate. We have to talk to one another, because you can't get through anything without that. And I've been convicted already of being a thief, and I don't even know what you're talking about. You put up something online, but Tamika, we both have receipts. We both have receipts. Let's just get through it. What is this? How do we maneuver? How do we get through this? Whatever it is, Tamika, we can resolve it. This is not nothing that we need to perpetuate and continue to move and make people feel away. This is us. We sisters. We've never not been able to talk about anything, ever. And I don't feel like, because of what's going on in this media, that we should use this platform to down one another or to try to make each other feel less than. That's not what this is. We're supposed to be family, and I want my family back. I don't care about nothing else. And I've always said that I don't care about what people say. It's about what I feel like with my sister, how she feels. And I apologize to you, Tamika, if I didn't hear you, if I didn't hear your voice. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to make it. I'm trying to weather storms in my own personal life. It's like, I'm not trying to negate how y'all's feelings are. It's like, I have to still have peace within. I got to be able to understand how to move. I don't have all the answers. Being a big sister, you don't have all the answers. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm human. But with us, we have to resolve this. This cannot dampen or drag us out or make us feel like we don't love each other. We love each other. The love is never going to go. Love doesn't just, you can't throw love away. You just can't throw it out the window because something comes on, and you have a hiccup in the road. That's not what this is. I love you with all of my heart. With all of my heart. And when I hear people say, your sister had your back, and we've had each other's backs. I stood up for you the same way you stood up for me. And I won't apologize for that. That's what it is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how we were raised. That bond can't be broken. Now, right now, we're going through these times, but at the end of the day, when I got my sister and I got my family, I still stand on that. That's everything. It's that and then the business. And that's why y'all see me looking crazy on TV. Y'all don't know that was the very first scene that my sister and I shot with my mother. No, it wasn't 4 or 5 scenes later. It was the very first scene. So I'm upset. I carry my feelings right here. Everybody that knows me, they know that. I'm not fake. I don't know what to do with that. This is who I am. I can't hide from it. I can't shun it. I can't sit here and pretend that it ain't. This is who I am. So if y'all see me cry, y'all see me looking like this, is because I'm in my feelings. And I'm in my feelings when it come down to my family. And we gonna resolve this. I love my sister. And can't nobody else talk about it. Don't call me talking about my sister. Don't text me talking about my sister. Do not DM me talking about my sister. Because we're going through this. It's just the fact that we're in the public eye. So many people out there now, y'all going through stuff too. It's just the cameras are not in y'all's faces. The cameras are not capturing the fact that you guys are going through far worse than what we are. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm saying, don't judge us. Pray for us. Be there for us in a way to where God gets the glory. It's not even about us at the end of the day. It's about the love that we have and what we show people to get through. And we going to get through this. I'm trusting God that we will. And we will.
Now, LaTocha, if you stole her money, just pay her back at this point, okay? Now, y'all go watch Tamika's last video on YouTube because she shares the checks. She shares Tiny's mom, the story about how they found out how Tamika's checks were being cashed without her knowing or receiving them. She gives all the receipts, okay? And when that video first came out, when Tamika dropped that video, LaTocha actually made another video saying, oh, is she doing this for a storyline and da-da. It was a very, nasty video. It was not an apologetic video.
I did not steal $30,000 from my sister. You know how she do.
What were the other things that were said?
You said that I hooked up with Jermaine's dad, and that's absolutely
So
not
that was
true.
the wrong. That was what I said. That wasn't correct.
So now, I guess I'll just wait on my apology.
I made a mistake. And I hurt my sister. and I had to right the wrong.
And she did it on stage. I want that too.
I know I hurt you. I thank God for you forgiving me.
So I walk in the group scene and hear my sister go.
Your energy is like, it's just, I don't know.
What?
Just you. You're not you. It's like you come in and you have a chip on your shoulder. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
And she got the nerve to ask me.
Why are you still mad at me?
Please. Girl, you just called your sister a thief. What you want me to do?
When you stole my money.
What's crazy is the things that y'all didn't see was me addressing the issues that I had with the group. It conveniently just got cut out. See, I addressed Candy first. I told her I did my part. I was trying to be your friend. I showed up to the Broadway plays. I was there for your single plays. I was there even when you did the Essence cover. I guess that triggered her. Because she started that crying thing. And you know what happens when she starts to cry?
Cut the cameras off!
They want to stop filming. Give her 10, 15 minutes. I waited. Oh, but when my mama says cut the cameras, she was trying to hide something, huh? Then I went on to tell Tiny and Candy, because my sister didn't want to do it, how upset we were that they came and made us pay them for 2 shows that they did not do. Because Candy gives us an ultimatum and says if we don't pay her, she wasn't going to do any more shows.
So this nigga tried to play me like, oh, all I cared about was money.
Because it's about precedence and followers, right? So I did address all my issues. But some kind of way, they got cut out the scene. Moving right along.
And said that I was so jealous of her singing lead. So, Humming Coming At You was our first album. Humming Coming At You was intro. Just Kicking It, as you know, was our first single. I'm singing lead on. Pumping, it's a long song 3. I'm singing lead on. But I'm just saying, I'm singing lead on there. Understanding, we all sing a lead on. With You,
Now let's be clear. I never said that she didn't sing lead. I said she had an issue with me singing lead. Did she forget that I was in the studio at Jermaine's house and I come out and I hear all this crying? I come out in the room and I said, what's going on? She's standing outside with Jermaine. He's looking vexed and she's looking crazy with tears in her eyes like, oh, hey, Tasha. I'm like, what's going on here? As I look at him, I'm like, something's wrong. And I need to find out what it is.
So now she's crying and she's apologetic. So I wonder what's taking place now. But do y'all think LaTocha's apology was genuine? Are y'all buying LaTocha's gospel album that's coming out? Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.